Hey best friends, John here. So I have a new video today that I think would be pretty cool. It's advice for sleeping. And as you can see, I got new glasses recently. These are real, not fake. There's lenses there. These are my real, new, corrective spectacles. I feel like I look like Woody Allen or Clark Kent. And these were the most plain glasses. The glasses that they wanted to give me were shiny, colorful. These were the most normal and plain, but they're nice and big. I also have this cool new microphone that I got basically for audio purposes. So I thought the audio in the first video wasn't very good. Okay, now to the point of the video. Sleeping, or advice for sleeping. I have this list that I've compiled. I don't know if you can see that, but it's only 8 things, not very long. Hopefully this is a short video. But yeah, I'm just going to talk about each of them. That I use most of them, not all of them, to help me fall asleep at night. The ones I begin with will be pretty obvious, but then the ones near the end I've never heard of before, and they could be useful for people, so let's see. The first one is a good bed and a dark room. It's 2 things, but obvious. These are obvious. Your bed, should be comfortable, and your room should be dark. Okay, this is stupid. It's obvious. Also, close your eyes, right? Don't keep your eyes open when you sleep. Try closing your eyes. Okay, number 2. Don't take naps during the day. This one's kind of obvious too, because when you take a nap, you're not as tired at night. It's harder to fall asleep. Kind of mess up your sleep schedule. So I know when I'm tired, like on the weekend especially, and I really want to take a nap, then I'll do something engaging. Going for a walk, I think, is a good thing. What else? Oh, playing an instrument. Laptop is on my keyboard, so that's kind of, so you can see it. Hey, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so something engaging, getting your brain working. Puzzle. All right, number 3 is exercise. So this is similar to number 2. They're related. Where there's sometimes people don't use their energy throughout the day. So you could go to work, you can come home, and you still have a decent amount of energy, before you go to sleep. But if you exercise almost every day, obviously, you don't need to exercise every day, but most days, if you exercise before work or after work, then you do what you need to do at home, eat dinner, and then you're exhausted at the end of the day, and it's very easy to fall asleep. Okay, the next things I get into won't be as obvious, or things that I didn't know until a few months ago. Okay, número 4. Número 4 is to not look at a screen 30 minutes or an hour before you go to sleep, which I know most people do. They look at their phone before they go to sleep, and it does a lot of things to your eyes. It dilates your pupils, so your retina, I think it's called, is wider, which allows more light into your eye, so it's more difficult to fall asleep. And I brought my laptop down here so I can read a few things that this guy named Dr. Dan Siegel talks about. So give me a second here. So this guy is a clinical professor of psychiatry at UCLA School of Medicine. And then he says people are exposing their eyes to this stream of photons that basically tells your brain to stay awake and to not go to sleep yet. So also what it does is it doesn't allow the melatonin, the hormone that tells your brain like it's time to go to sleep. It doesn't allow the melatonin to be released in your brain and tell your body, hey, it's time to go to sleep. So yeah, it's good to stop using your phone like 30 minutes or an hour before you want to go to sleep, so your eyes don't dilate. The melatonin can be released in your brain, so you're more tired. So I think what's some good advice to do instead is to read the book, but not a screen. Don't read stuff on your phone, but like a physical book. Okay, so number 5 is the one that I heard on the radio that I've never heard before. So number 5 is to write down on a piece of paper or on a notebook the things that you have to do the next day, like whatever you have to do the next day. And yeah, you just write it down on a piece of paper, like right next to your bed. So what this does, according to the guy on the radio, is it kind of clears your mind of like the things that you have to do tomorrow, like all your tasks or like anything you have to do tomorrow. It kind of like takes it out of your brain and puts it on this piece of paper, so then when you're sleeping you feel like this is not something you have to worry about anymore. So this is what the guy says. This is one I actually haven't tried, so I'm not exactly sure if it's a placebo effect, but if it is and it works, then hey, that's cool. Okay, number 6. Number 6 is a very strange one. I read this one online. I've never heard of this one either. I've never tried it either, but maybe I will if I'm desperate one day, laying in bed for multiple hours. Yeah, I read this one online, and somebody suggested to constantly blink your eyes, like constantly blink your eyelids over and over again for a minute straight until they feel tired. Because you know when you're the most tired, you can feel your eyes are heavy, or you can feel your eyes are tired. So he said what I do when I try and fall asleep is I blink my eyes as fast as I can for a minute or a minute and a half straight, and then my eyes feel exhausted, and then I go to sleep right away. So I've never tried that one either. It's kind of strange, but if I'm struggling to fall asleep, I'll definitely try it, especially if I really want to go to sleep. So it's basically like an eye workout, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Okay, number 8, which is the last one, is you drink a lot of alcohol. If you get hammered, you fall asleep right away, right? No. Okay, that one's a joke. I'm just kidding. But maybe a little alcohol, a glass of wine, a cup of beer might help, I guess. This one's kind of a joke. I'm not being serious with this one. But don't do that. It's bad. Well, that's the end of this video. I hope you liked it. I hope this helps you sleep. And if anyone has any advice that I didn't say that you use, please let me know. I think it's interesting. Okay, bye. Hey, whatever it sounds better. Over here. Or over here. Does it sound bad? Or over this way? Okay. What about over here? Or behind me? Oh, look at that. What about over here, huh? Hey! I also got this cool new mic.